Okay, so today is 18th March. So, yeah, we are having basically the MicroProfile AI conversation based on the kind of all the chat and the conversation. So has been happening in the background. Please, please add your name to this minutes. Let me put here in the minutes. Anyway, this link is in the calendar.
Sorry, could you
Yeah.
put the link to the minutes and the conversation, please?
Yeah. So that's
Thank you.
yeah, no
Right.
problem. There's also the link in the calendar invite. So anyway, so this is kind of the I know I put the kind of advertise is kind of the quite late. So I'm hoping people caught up with it, but I hope we have a few calls to get going, and then it's kind of just like laying some ground here. So it's so we know there's a few things happening simultaneously. One is the launching 4G, kind of the kind of all the integration and also kind of experiment. I know Quarkus has the launching 4G experiment. Liberty also doing launching 4G block. And the other thing is the kind of in the like background is I think Spring has started working on the Spring AI. So basically, all the I think the Spring AI is trying to connect with the Open AI, like LLM. So it's so basically it's so this. So this is kind of the Spring AI is what the Spring AI trying to do. So they trying to do kind of the chatbot. So basically creating a using the Spring AI feature can directly create a chatbot. The other thing is that there's kind of so they are trying to focus on open AI, but as we know, there's many AI LLM. So there's open AI LLM, and also IBM has Watson X. So what basically is trying to do is trying to create a programming model so that different implementation can pull in kind of the whatever the LLM they want. And for me, I think it's pretty much just use the config to directly config so which LLM they want, and it can directly go from there. As you can see here, so the chat.
Emily,
Yes.
sorry to ask, but the Spring AI is an integration of Function4J or something more than that? I had the feeling it was an integration of Function4J with all the Spring programming model and stuff. What are you aware of it?
Yeah, they basically create a new APIs directly,
Okay.
yeah, to accelerate the AI bot to directly basically the answering questions and etc. connecting with the LLM. So this is kind of and then it is pretty much their focus for the end user, create an app and can plug in the LLM. I think this is kind of going to be interesting, and a lot of probably the companies maybe when they do the kind of application, and they might come up with a chatbot, and maybe this is a way they can easily kind of getting started. Yeah. So it's easy. This
Okay.
so this is kind of the AI stuff. So this this is the kind of some ideas. The other idea is directly integrate with launching 4G. So it's yeah. So it's also the Spring Boot also has an integration with the launching 4G. So it's basically it's so this is how it works with the launching. And then they put in the launching 4G examples. Hopefully, we can also evaluate to see whether we can get a MicroProfile examples putting in here as well. So the launching 4G is so it got OpenAI kind of and also Llama, Neural 4G, all these kind of quite quite well-known models, Mistral and etc.
I think that Longchain 4G is a good starting point because it's an abstraction layer over a lot of LLM. You can use Mistral, you can use OpenAI, etc., etc. So it's not vendor tied.
Antoine?
Yeah.
Yellow, I want to add something. Don't forget, Spring AI also support a lot of LLM models like Amazon Bedrock to Google Vertex AI, Google Gemini, Olama, and Mistral AI. And I want to add Spring AI right now support function calling on Mistral AI, OpenAI, and Google Gemini. It's grow for fast because last release introduced text to image model like OpenAI with Daily and Stability AI, and also transcription audio to text model.
So what you're saying is that Spring AI is far more featured than Longchain 4G. That's it?
Yes, it's more future like Longchain 4G.
Too bad for us.
Yeah, and I want to pick one thing on the goal of Spring AI. It's also designed to bring AI domains into Spring ecosystem design principle, such portability, modular design, and other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's but yeah, it looks like Spring is moving quite fast, and also kind of there's a lot of uncertainty with LLM and etc. So it's Ricky. So which area are you working on?
Me, which area I work on?
Yeah. So are you kind of have you started to do experiment with AI, or you directly Spring user and etc. So what's your particular interest or the contribution?
I'm contribute to bring support of Mistral AI on Spring AI, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm bring support of Mistral AI, and last fix multi-function call on Mistral AI because when I contribute the first commit for Mistral AI, Mistral AI doesn't support multi-function call. Um, last few days, it's announced on their social network the Mistral right now support multi-function call, and I bring these features on Spring AI. And something like breed it provide simply way to breed RAG architecture, RAG some retrieval augmented generation, and provide some library to manage documents and checking, parsing, extracting like ETL framework, extract, loading, and transformer, extract, transform, loading data.
So you work on Spring, right? You're a contributor to Spring. You're a contributor to Spring framework.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a spy online.
Yeah. So it would be great you also contribute to us as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope that's the idea.
Yeah. Hopefully we have a kind of similar programming model, and also can borrow what Spring has done and borrow the good bits, and also evolve from there. And also, yeah, this is great. And also I saw Bahik. Did I get your name right or not?
Okay, please, Emily, please, I want to add something.
Yes.
It's not to focus for LLM models, but we can use vector database to bring forward the integration for application LLM functionality in Java application. It's not LLMs, but we add vector database like Postgres, PG Postgres, Azure Vector Search, ChromaDB, Pinecone, Redis, whatever. Spring AI bring an embedded client to perform what is it? To perform to register and embedding data to a vector database.
To perform a RAG.
Yeah, to perform RAG.
Okay. Oh, that's good. So yeah. So
for the record, Emily, Rican and I are working in the same company, and I do a lot of lobbying. I do a lot of lobbying on MicroProfile.
Oh, that's awesome. So
when I learned that Rican contribute to Spring AI, I said, hey, what about MicroProfile? And it's saw the meeting today. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and he said, okay, it's starting on MicroProfile too, so we are here for that.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Thanks for the context, Antoine. Definitely, you folks have to contribute to MicroProfile. So MicroProfile has Antoine's name all over it, Rican, if you do not know the history. So it would be great. Yeah. Okay. So that's really good. Anyway, we will like give some time to Bahik, and then we can figure out where how can we get it started. Okay. So Bahik, so it's thanks for sharing what you have done. So it's so what kind of area are you focusing on?
The area I want to focus on Spring AI.
No, I think she was. Oh,
so you're focusing on.
Trying to.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, it's Bohake. I don't know if you're referring to me or the previous speaker.
Oh, I refer to Bohik.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, yeah. So I basically thanks for sharing the kind of the repos you have experimented with. You connected with quite a different LLM models.
Yeah.
So it's the kind of the from your experience, what's your view about MicroProfile AI story? So where do you think we should focus on?
Ideally, kind of similar like LangChain for chain are doing, like a integrated abstraction for large language models, and then so that we can have a different implementation for the different LLMs that exist. And then we do not have to worry about how the object models for each LLM looks like. Well, internally, yes, because like I've seen some are similar. And for example, like GPT-4, when they've added vision, the object kind of slightly changed. So, which I had to like kind of make an implementation change like on Saturday. So if we could have like a unified framework model for that that every LLMs can incorporate with, or we can use even existing framework, but just so that we can have a unified model for on a MicroProfile AI, then that would be great. So ideally, kind of similar like LangChain for J are doing, in a way.
I see. So you
Yeah.
envisage basically there's some APIs provided by MicroProfile, and then hide LLM changes. So let LLM changes basically become a black box. So and the user don't need to deal with it.
Yeah. Because ideally, as new version of each models get introduced, for example, Anthropic only has LLM for completion. They have on Claude 3, they haven't got yet things for example, for vision and all of that stuff. So if you introduce Anthropic to for example, MicroProfile AI, and then they introduce vision, and we do not have like an API, a framework API for AI, then it will be a problem now. How do we incorporate that? So so we in a position now where various LLMs basically do have a consistent kind of object models, like Gemini, like Mistral, OpenAI. So we can check some commonalities and then create basic APIs, and then as soon as popular ones comes, and then they introduce things like vision and video in the future, then we can expand on that.
So from what you suggested, does this like abstraction layer need to be implemented by LLMs? Or
No.
oh, okay, just by the basically runtime or MicroProfile.
Yeah. So developers will just look at like we always do, like the interfaces, and then eventually someone we just have to develop the implementations. Somewhere we just have to use what's currently available, like let's say OpenAI, and they will just create like a wrapper that will interface with OpenAI, for example. But developers will just see like an interface contract that they will use. So if they interchange between, for example, Mistral and Gemini, and they create, like, for example, like a workflow that uses different 3 different types of LLMs, then they have a consistent APIs that they can use, and then it makes development much easier.
I see. Yeah, so that's that's kind of similar to what I thought as well, which is great. Yeah. Okay. So this is all good conversation. So it's for the next level. So it's so what do we think to move forward? So it's basically it's we can meet up again next week and further the conversation. In the meanwhile, do you think, so basically we have MicroProfile sandbox. Anybody want to do some kind of the proposal? So basically can create a kind of proposal here. Let me see. Next action. Can we kind of flash up the ideas in the proposal? So I'm looking at Riken, Antoine, Bahek to start with. So
Okay.
I think the good news for us is the fact that the guys behind Langchain4j and Spring AI already build a kind of abstraction, and it could give us some lead to produce the beginning of the specification. Perhaps it's the right way to move, even if it's looking at overwork.
That's awesome. Thanks,
Yeah.
Antoine and Riken. Do you think it's anyway? I put the link here and go ahead to do PRs, and then we can have the PR merge this is straight away, and then we come back next week to go through it and then discuss. And once we solidify, and we basically do a project creation review and come up with a spec. I know there's all different kind of things. So also, Bahek, do you also want to start kind of the proposal as well? I think Rikan and Antoine, you are going to focus on launching 4G, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Bahek, would you like to also flesh out the idea you have? Basically, it's, and then hopefully next week we go through the proposals, and then we will merge them. So basically, it's we'll just like hopefully merge them and do the agree on the kind of the maybe it's basically the 2 parts come together, and then we can have a solid kind of proposal to put forward. Does that sounds like an idea?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So let me give So the Antoine, you can help Rican with ECA. Bahek, have you signed the ECA, Eclipse Contribution Agreement?
No, can somebody send me the link or?
Yeah, let me
It's on the
directly.
Eclipse website.
Yeah, in the Eclipse website, let me contribution agreement. Yeah, here.
Okay.
Okay, let me put in here. ECA to sign. Okay, so next week, we will review next week. We'll review the proposal and agree.
The starting of the proposal.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure
Yeah,
we'll
they
have
start.
a complete,
Yeah.
a complete one next week, but
Yes.
let's bootstrap the proposal.
Yeah. Next week we'll bootstrap the proposal. So it's hopefully Antoine and Rick and Bohig, you can start adding some PRs, but not like a full-fledged. So basically, it's add like something, and then
Okay.
for the rest of us, we will just also contribute. And then once you have a PR, and then we will just share our kind of thoughts, and then as a group we will move forward.
So
Yeah.
the idea is to propose a pull request on the sandbox. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
To have the command. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So here. Okay. So yeah. So thank you all. And are there any other things? We have 1 more minute to go through. Are there any other things people want to bring up?
I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, great.
That's okay for
So let's collaborate on PR
It's
and
okay.
meet up same time next week. I will yeah, I will schedule the same call for the next few weeks. Okay then, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Yeah, even probably I will see some of you this week. Not see, talk to you.
Thank you, Emily.
Okay, cheers. Bye.
Thank you for
Yeah,
bye.
thank you all. Bye.
Okay. Bye.